were saying that the Midas for Invoker makes even more sense these days. Why is that? The only thing that was changed was the neutral items drop, right? If they're guaranteed to drop.
Yeah, it's about the flow of the game, right? I think you, in a lot of games, want to... I think playing full-on tempo drafts that need to win, as First Blood is happening bottom here, Fata finds Shu. I think full-on tempo drafts, maybe if you're playing something like Channel, you don't want your DP to be 0-3 in this game.
Yeah, he's had a very, very rough start, to be sure. Quinn, he's about to get ganked, but Fata ends up breaking the smoke as UGD. He's going to get spotted by MSS. You can see the battery assault, like you said. You know, it does a lot more damage to creeps. These things are just super tanky, and that is just soloed from 100 to 0 via MSS and his creeps.
Goodness. Yeah, so gets the Mud Golem stun, he gets the Purge from the Lord Satyr, and he gets the job done. And oh no, this cask is actually going to kill the Golem.
Oh boy, Shu is dead. When the Mud Golem dies, you get the little baby shard, boys.
Not really sure what he was hoping for, to be honest. I like what Phil are doing here with putting the Exo to use immediately top to try to open up and mirror the map at least with the tower they lost bottom. But here we go. Here comes Chen mid. And this is the first big test for the Radiant lineup. How do you stop this?
Well, they're going to start by
don't do that, I think.
A ton of damage, and just like that, Fade is dead. That is
Faded.
not the way you want to say. He faded into oblivion, no doubt about that, as Soldier's going to get clipped by the Terrorize, which should create enough space to get this arena off for Leslau. Doesn't get 2, but he'll find Shu. It rhymes. It all works out in the end for Soniqs. EMP makes them position a little bit differently, but this jungle, which is what they're doing right now. Looks like they're pinging the bottom tier 2. Might be a little safer for them to take.
They're very well set up down here. They've already pushed out the wave. They have the Chen army that can just scout. They play some defensive observable as well, and they're actually going to just look for a UGD kill as well, just trying to take more out of the map. No problem for Yawar to finish that off together with Quinn. They have shown 2 cores mid now, though, and that could mean that Felt could try to defend this bottom tower, but guess what? Chen is almost soloing the tower before they even arrive.
Yeah,
they might
MSS is doing a
finally
lot
be able
of
to
work.
get him here. Nice tornado play.
Nice Midas play too, Cinder, and the cast. Creeps are dying, but Leslau jumps in with the arena. It's going to be creeps for Shu, the trade. Kill comes out from MSS, but all his
He
creeps are
mech
dead.
after all his creeps died. Like, oh well. The aura is 15% for allied heroes and 30% for allied creeps.
I always read that horribly, apparently. Okay. Yeah, that's...
having this as one of the creeps in your army, I think, is really strong. I just thought he was going to take the big centaur as well, but he only wanted the courser this time.
Oh, we got the Bramble, but the hookshot counter initiation. Looks like Fata's going to be taken out inside the cogs. And create a little bit of space here as Leslau jumps in with the spear. So it's going to be a 1-for-1 for the supports. The tier 2 taken out already in the bottom lane. It feels like Soniqs are just slowly trickling this lead more in their favor.
It's situationally good primarily because of the heroes you've drafted rather than the game state. There's like a small handful of heroes that this would be really good on. The primary example for me is probably going to be PA. You know, you lose the health, but you... Yeah, Huskar too, but like PA, you sacrifice 100 health, but you immediately get it back with the change to Phantom Strike, right? Because you lifesteal. And it makes your crits a lot stronger at that point in time. 17 minutes in, 40 damage is no joke. And it's part of a burst, right? You have it for a moment. You have it for one go, and then it's weak. But I also think, like, the thing about this neutral item compared to others is that it's like it's an activation one, right? So you can have it, use it, and then backpack it for another item after.
Shu is deleted.
Yep.
Fata will be fine. Does take a lot of EMP there, though.
After the Sunstrike, he stood still to drop Mana Boots and use Mango.
Of course, very important to be efficient. I mean, they are pro players after all. That's what they do. Sometimes it doesn't work out in their favor, but when it does, it just looks very, very nice. This is an item, as we're going to see Wukong's command. I really want to talk about this item, apparently. It's Mars Arena comes in, Paradise, the top net worth for him right now. The hookshot coming in to buy some space, but no. Paradise does die inside of the arena, and Yawar pops the BKB now. He's kind of left to his own devices. That ends up wasting basically the whole BKB, and now the reinforcements are here from Soniqs. Leslau with the rebuke. Fade looks to be mega dead, but a nice cast coming in, stunning 2 heroes repeatedly. Yawar gets off the Boundless Strike, and a nice Terrorize coming in as well to buy him a little bit more time, but they do find the Monkey King in the end. It's a 2-for-1, and Felt, I think, are actually happy with this. As you can see, little bit of damage being done now as Quincy Crew, aka Soniqs, looking to try to finish this off. They find the third kill. Not able to find any more.
Illusions, you want the constant region in fights, but I think Scotty has a really strong case here. Obviously not going to be going for it, as we can tell. He's just following the cookie cutter build, if you will. Man to defusal into heart. Hook shot. Okay,
Yep,
guess
again,
who it is?
It is Fata. He will die first. That is 6 kills now for Fel. Wait, who died? Oh, that's right. Yawar ended up dying, so that was the first non-Fata
this
death
could be
of this
dangerous,
game.
though.
Wukong's command from Yawar. Going to the high ground. Fate pops the BKB, so not able to do too much against him. As MS is stuck inside the corner, but UGD, he's going to get stuck inside his own cogs via Quinn. He uses a Sonic Wave to delete him swiftly. 1-for-1 as Fata actually buys back into the game, thinking they might be able to...
Do you have enough chain stun to kill before the BKBs start, you know, just dismantling you in the fights? You have BKB on Mars, BKB on Monkey King, and BKB on Queen. So no matter which of the 3 cores you jump, you better have the burst to back it up. Or
oh, this is a risky endeavor for Fel, trying to go for the old Roshan play as Shu gets off the death ward, but Quinn with the BKB and right clicks are more than enough to take him out. Terrorizes dodge. Paradise gets up a nice doppelganger. See a hook shot coming as well, but UGD trying to focus on Yawar, but he's going to die instead. So double kill for Quinn, double buyback from Felt. They're trying to get something out of this play as Fade has to pop a very defensive BKB. What's he crew?
They popped Quinn's BKB. That was literally the only resource they expended to get 2 buybacks for an EXO and to defend Roche. It doesn't get much better than that. I think Soniqs can just look to go in straight away here.
Quinn, he doesn't have BKB though. Cogs, nicely done. They're trying to keep him at bay. Definitely Glass was there as well. He's dead. 70 seconds of no Quinn, but a big Mars Arena BKB pop by Leslau. And inside that Wukong's command, Soniqs are decimating Felt. As Paradise outside of the Wukong's command, doppelgangs to the high ground. But there's the Ogre Seal Club from Leslau. All right, does get off the spear. Will he be able to get enough space to take out Paradise? War, Boundless Strike connects. Remember, Paradise extremely tanky. It's off the Manta style, but will go down to the right clicks eventually. So it's a 4-for-2. They obviously lose Fata as always. And despite losing Quinn at the beginning of the fight, Soniqs, even a correct phrase in there, we'll just assume it is. Why not just make it, I know he has a lot of abilities already, and maybe that's why, but a sub-ability, kind of like the reverse time walk, that gives you the choice to cast it during the Boundless Strike, so like that half-second period, instead of right-clicking it, because I find that one to be kind of weird. As Quinn looking to take out UGD, he'll be able to do so pretty successfully. Has the BKB. Just waiting out the silence, though. Maledict, cast, he'll live. But now, Yawar comes in with his own ultimate, and Fade inside it with the BKB. Not going to do a whole lot for him. Boundless Strike is there. Not going to use the shard this time. Here comes the Mars Arena. So Leslau Company want to finish this game right here, right now. 5v2. The focus is on Paradise, and they will be successful in taking me out. Does have buyback, though, but they're going to lose their Invoker if he's not careful. Oji pops the BKB. Paradise holding on to that buyback for now, knowing that the games go 35, 40 minutes a lot of the time.
I'm pretty sure their games against Felt were like 20-minute stomps, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll have to look back.
DTC.
I mean, they were stomps, but I feel like they were longer stomps, which Quincy Crew are known for. But we can look back and pretend that one of us is definitely correct. As Leslau deletes 2 heroes with the help of Quinn, and it looks like this is the beginning of the end of game number 1 in favor of Soniqs. Still 2 cores alive as Yawar, with that Aegis still intact. Kind of wants to die now. I don't think I've seen him use the shard, by the way, for the Boundless Strike at all. A little disappointing, Yawar. As GG is called. So game 1, Soniqs take it pretty convincing fashion. And kind of expected, not the biggest surprise. We'll see if Felt can take what they learned from this game number 1 and try to apply something new to game number 2.
In other news, all of my predictions for this game were incorrect.
Me too.
All 4.